go, baby. Let's go. Let's get this on out the way.
What you gonna do?
Huh?
You gonna play a playoff game?
Champs, baby. About to watch the champ.
Alright, I'm my training. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it because really, man, when you gotta go home.
You and Jeff get y'all in tomorrow, but y'all about to watch the champ right now, baby.
We've got a hit stick pop on the defense. Where take the ball from?
Welcome to the Champ Channel. The Champ Channel, baby. Time for the Cardinals to defend our title, baby. That's right. The playoff wild card game, the number 2 seed. We didn't get the number 1 seed, but that's okay. It's okay. We're about to go ahead on this. Make this run, baby. Make this run. Let's go.
To the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium.
Big game. Big game for the champ.
Wild card weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals.
Yep, let me go watch that channel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon.
Baby, get your popcorn ready. We about to put on the clinic.
I gotta get your popcorn ready.
We about to put on the clinic, baby. Let's go.
This is what they fought for all year.
I guess they get your popcorn ready.
What
we looking for
ready.
Throughout the season to get to the playoffs. Intensity level will be off the charts.
Let's go.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Yeah, that ain't it.
And they'll get him down right
You gonna
around
think
the
they the bigger birds.
actually the 26.
We about to show them about these cards.
Gain of 1 there. We get our first look now at Carson Wentz and this Philadelphia Eagle offense.
I think the Eagles gave me problems last time we played them up.
Huh?
I think the Eagles gave me problems this one, I think.
And it's going to be really important for him to play
Who did?
The Eagles.
But equally important, create
The daggone Carson Wentz is a runner.
team confidence that they can win.
Play fake to Sanders.
I can't find your game yet, though.
Sliding out of the pocket. And
Didn't I tell you he's a runner?
football.
He's a runner. But we got something for that ass. Hi-ya! Come on! Hit stick, baby!
In 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And he comes into this wild card round
Well, you found it now, huh?
regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he
Let's go.
said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
We went to sleep on the 10th. That's okay.
That was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to
Okay, we was waiting on this here to get this out the way.
the advantage.
We was like, we can't wait till Hopkins come from bowling.
Punt the ball like the when you're playing defense.
Where you get the goal, baby?
It's that time.
3 yards on
We
that
didn't do our
last
training
carry.
against them damn Chargers like a dummy. Try to get this shit over with, get our train out the way. We fucked up.
Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back.
I know I'm gonna be gone all day tomorrow.
3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
There we go, champ. There we go, champ.
Christian,
Same old pass.
33 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone
And
in any game.
a sidestep. I sidestepped that fool.
How about during the playoffs?
Simple.
Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Zane Gonzalez
wanna
on for
blitz?
the extra point.
We teaching about blitzing.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez to
Hey, man, we could be scoreboard watching. So the Chargers barely beat the Raiders, boy. Wow.
Yeah, they beat them 27-24.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the
Hey,
20,
they still in there. You got to see them, baby. You would want to be. But they just bust that ass.
And you know, listen, there's two ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it.
He has people I'm playing with, man.
Into it season, but ultimately,
Mix got out quick in the game. He said, "Fuck you, motherfuckers. I'm out of here."
Yeah, you just think of that phrase.
So y'all ain't gonna hurt my ass. I ain't stupid. My number 1 wide receiver got hurt that game, though. That wasn't too smart.
Don't think for 1 second that this game's gonna be a push.
He's still out for another 2 weeks. He may not make it back for that first game.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Yeah, he come back early.
Hold on. We need to make sure we right, baby. We ain't need no distractions. Let's go.
From the 27, Wentz. He'll get this into the hands of Travis Fulgham.
Ooh, he a fumble, boy. But he was out. Ooh, he lucky.
CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They
I
do
know,
say
they got
that
lucky.
things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the
Come on,
first
y'all.
one.
We don't want
This
them to
time,
come back and
able to
score.
retain
We don't want
possession,
to give them
but
no
they
more
can't get
minutes.
into this habit. The ball
No more
can't
minutes.
continue to go on the ground.
What's the son, you dumbass?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's
You saw that? You saw that? Fixed it. Payow!
And
You
his
saw that,
guys
huh?
are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
That guy runs too damn much. Just sit the fuck down,
The
man.
head coach is going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
We don't give them no momentum. The champ's not playing, baby.
Yeah, you would
The
think that
champ's
this
not
team would
playing.
come in
Let's
ready
go.
to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it
Good
shows up
job,
in these
defense.
types of
Go get
plays.
y'all some rest.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He starts by handing this off to Drake. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 40-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
I might get this.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Oh, that's some bullshit. That's not fucking cheating, man.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding
Don't do
penalty.
this. Don't do this.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This one caught by Isabella.
That was a good throw, man. It is to
Reception
the
good for
opposite
7.
side.
It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake with the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Yeah, you see them coming. Coming.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the gun, it's Drake. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
He's going training now.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But
yeah, I'm fixing my lineup for Bengals for the get ready.
Good first step or not? Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet.
They're trying to get ready for them charges, huh?
And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Yeah, we're gonna play first with the head.
On second down now. It's Drake. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Good catch, baby. Good catch.
Williams. And he's going to have
The first down, baby. That's the first down.
8 yards there on 3rd and 5. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines.
Come on, Terry. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Murray now on 1st down. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver.
Murray looked good. Boy, Murray looked good.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is
talking about? Let's go, champs.
Touchdown Cardinals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the
2
football.
drives, 2 touchdowns.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly
2 drives for them, 2 turnovers. Let's go.
Got it done.
That's not a good omen for them, baby.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the exclamation mark at the end was Kenyon Drake's touchdown run.
Let's go. Let's go, D. Sun Devil Stadium, baby. Let's go. Hey, Paul. In Hartsfield, Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Stay back, man. Stay back.
Yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Chicago beat the Panthers 34-29.
And they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. Working from the gun. Wentz. Catch made by
Another hit
Fulgham.
stick.
And he fumbled it.
Another hit stick, baby. That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. Play out.
43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The champs ain't playing right now, boy.
3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is
Just talking like
we
he
go
hit
around and watch
15.
practices.
That's
How
3
many
in a
times do
row.
we see them
3 drives in a row,
sleep
3 hit
with
sticks,
the ball now
3
to make it
turnovers,
more
3
simple,
fumble
easier to
recoveries.
handle? It's almost like they're
And
playing
it's
with
gonna be
us
3
even on the
touchdowns.
ball right now. Was it 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration. You'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
On first down, Drake. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the option, it's Murray. And some room to run now. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup at 25. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Throwing on first down is Murray.
Good throw, baby. Good throw. Good throw. Way to go. Ooh,
12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already.
Right,
Extra
NBC
point
boy,
penalty.
they got running the same shit.
Boat race someone,
What that was?
car race,
That wasn't no spread.
plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
He gonna run so many plays, man.
You're right.
It's good, and before you know it,
I'm going to
it's
say my
21
chance for later.
The drive there is spanning 3 plays, and it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona.
Playing boring football, remember?
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez to kick it away.
Stay back there, bro. Stay back there.
Fielded a
Why
couple
you gonna
yards
bring
into
this
the
out
end
of here?
zone. Now
Where you hitting, you
he's
gonna
past
come
the
out?
30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better
Oh, he
be,
dropped it.
because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Oh, he
dropped
dropped
the
it.
ball.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Wentz on the give to Sanders.
Good job, Eddie.
And forget
Good
about
job.
finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's Wentz. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Just stop.
He
You
opted
just
to go
stop.
with
They
a
got to play.
scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
The Eagles send out their punter now,
That's their first
as
punt.
he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
Wow.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great if that's where you're going.
The protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burt, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big,
you calm down, dude.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Shotgun now from Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 43 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling these playoffs. The defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Murray going to run on the option. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter.
21-0 our score after one.
Ain't letting up.
They'll run on 1st down. Drake, he'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle.
Read the blitz.
1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. On 1st and goal, Drake. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Drake. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. He's got it. It's caught in zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
He's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
So that was an 8-play drive. It spanned
75 yards. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown.
That's what up there going to sleep too.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Left side here to Sanders. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second.
They're putting on the clinic.
Around in the first half, they've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Hey, man. Hey, the champ, I told you the champ said it's on, now, baby. Champ said it's on. Hey, man. Hey, the champ, I told you the champ said it's on, now, baby. Champ said it's on.
On second down, it's Sanders. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags.
Oh, it's bullshit.
This is going to get him a
You
first
got
down.
a cheat for him. Come on, y'all.
Officials
Let's
so
see,
cognizant of
computer.
that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now,
I wasn't no goddamn face, man. I wasn't even a face mask, man. They call that bullshit.
it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Wentz escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Ooh, I wish I
They'll
could have
wind up
got
getting
32 over there because I would have hit him
running, so
again.
it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit.
As Sanders has it poked free. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
Go, baby, go! Take it to the house. Another hit stick. Hit sticky. Hit stick.
A scooping score.
Hiya!
Touchdown for This first half has been a nightmare.
Champ say play.
Its defense just dominating.
The champ say you was coming, baby. You play our run, baby.
And taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground.
We gotta slow down because the commissioner
going
don't
to the end zone
say
for
he was
6.
running up the scope.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And they right habit.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
You ain't learn your lesson, huh, bitch? You ain't learn your lesson, huh, bitch?
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Okay. You did that first, you sure did, that motherfucker.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they will set up shop.
What are you talking about? You want to learn your lesson to bow down, get your sit down. Sit your ass down somewhere. Every time we can catch that, we're going to stick you, bitch.
Starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
On 1st down, it's Drake. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Come on, man. How you gonna call a legal block in the back? That's some bullshit.
So that one will be accepted. They run toss to the right with Drake. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now on 2nd and 16. Murray, they'll set up the screen to Drake. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. These kickers now, It's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
First down.
Here comes Sanders on the toss right. Sanders has the 1st down and much more. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 54 yards. So he nearly took it. The distance gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Now Wentz. Eluding the pressure. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. They'll start the drive with Drake, and he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. 20.
Got it.
And they bring this one back. A scoop score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. And a touchdown there to help them expand the lead.
All you're looking for is as much separation between you
Well,
and
they
the other
just
team
keep
as
working
possible.
like clockwork tonight.
That touchdown
Oh,
gives them.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Man, I don't even know what we're going to do the second half. We don't have no running play.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the back.
I'm not going to do that. Oh, that's some bullshit. Come on, man. It's fucking cheating now. Bullshit, man.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully.
Damn.
A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Throwing to start the drive, but that would.
Why didn't call it that time? The same fucking thing.
Physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And they'll begin by running the option. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see him play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
3rd and 12.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This is the 4th and final game here on this wildcard weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC wildcard game. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's action. As for our game, it has been very one-sided in that first half. But you can't take anything for granted in playoff football. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground with Drake. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route.
I don't know what to do.
Sharply across the middle. That's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to
wow.
move the chains.
Really have to.
Man. What? I'm watching this bullshit.
This is my first drive of the half. I don't know what to do. Shit. I can only do so many damn running plays. Shit.
This guy had 45 tonight. This is some bullshit.
Hey, that his stick didn't work. I got 7 turnovers and I don't even have none. Oh, man.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare
what do I supposed to do?
3rd down. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to 4th down.
Hey, I'm
that chicken. It was the commissioner that hit him one time.
No, because I mean, what I'm supposed to do, man? I don't want to try, I ain't trying to run the score up as you might think.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it.
I mean, just 3rd quarter, what he said, man.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. 20-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This
I'm thinking about, I told him, he said he's going to do a barbecue and stuff for Memorial Weekend.
Who, Jeff?
Yeah. So I told him that me and the fam might come down.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up past the 30. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive.
I might come down to that weekend.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. That's caught. It's John Hightower.
He tried to stood that. Sanders tried to stood that one. You know they had got down inside the red zone to the 6-yard line. And that motherfucker, Wentz tried to run with it again. I popped him and recovered the fumble right before the half.
So far in this game, but right now, just
you get everything I did is just stay on there and get the fucking fumble. I get the ball to fumble. I don't get it. Your ass be getting the ball and then they watch him fumble.
I got seven about 666 and 1 interception. I've been killing the average, especially this. That bitch won't run. Every time you run, I try to pop his ass.
Now Wentz. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice game, 16 yards and a first down again.
He might try to hit Kyler. I can't let him do Kyler like that. Kyler ain't do nothing.
First downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
I can just hear him now, bitch. You fucking running the score? I'm gonna watch the game and see. Let me see if he. I swear I'm gonna hit Kyler so fucking hard.
Sanders here is in out of the gun. Caught 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I can just hear his ass now, boy.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
It sounded about like him.
Strung out on the perimeter.
Yeah.
You're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now a nice throw here, right side. He rolls it in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
I'm being broken along. It's broken too, and they're going for it. Okay.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Going for it with Sanders.
That's what you're talking about. That's what you're talking about.
And he didn't
get it on defense.
The Eagles unable to convert there.
That's how we get this lead. That's how we get this lead. Good fucking defense.
Play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized.
You put on the clinic tonight.
As you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Well, it's in a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
What fucking hissing the way you got in the background?
Oh, that's Jeff.
No.
So now they have to contend with
No,
2nd
snowing or
and 13
something?
after the
That's
first
just
down
it,
run
man.
goes backwards.
No, I know. Is that what he doing?
Murray
Snowing or
gonna run
something?
play action with Drake and look to throw it. He's going to take off with it.
You have to meet
He'll
his
wind up getting
ass.
4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
To throw, it's Murray. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Arizona. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30.
Ooh, I'm gonna have another one.
12 following a very nice punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And on the last drive, They were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach
because
this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit during the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Wentz now to throw. Caught by the tight end.
Trying to get in there and get that. Trying to get in there and get it, baby.
But they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Just get over it.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt. And this will be taken at the 13. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Matter of fact, I need to go and pull him out before he gets hurt.
A lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
I'm taking him out. Take these starters out. You can go to the bench, you can come in. Halfback, you can go to the bench, you can come in. You can go to the bench, you can come in. Wide receiver Hopkins, you can go to the bench. McCain, get in here. Kurt, you can go to the bench. Fairfield can come in here. You can go to the bench. The rest of y'all just stay in here. Alright. That's what I'm gonna start.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness.
He's going to be back for the playoffs?
And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So what?
Mixon's going to be back for the playoffs?
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with me, all right.
Oh. I had to pull my guys out, man. I want them to get hurt like your guys.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he'll get this one up.
What are you doing in here?
It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7
Come on,
yards to
man.
go.
How you put this guy in here?
Welcome back to the desert.
You can just do what the fuck you want to do. And then you got hurt, then what?
Blowout so far as we get.
I'm gonna just take the guy out, bro.
Set for the 4th quarter, a very one-sided affair. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And able to find Kirk
I
complete.
took him out too. Why is he in here?
Now the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
I took this guy out. Literally.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to try and take off with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Handed inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
There we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll go down at the 28. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Huntley. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Counter play, Drake. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 9. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
A 27-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll throw right away. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line.
Philadelphia.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check him.
Now Wentz again. That's complete to Hightower. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Switch up. Switch up.
On 1st down, Wentz. This will be taken in by Hightower.
Wentz is
a gain of 6 there on 1st.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
58's Mike. 58's Mike.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Sanders.
From the red zone now, Wentz. 6 yards to pick up, and then he rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they take a knee. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes
To
home.
defend your title. This is why we the champs. Ready to defend your title. From start to finish.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Good job, son. Good job. Wow, Colin. Good job.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hit. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat grits. How did the lady go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even